Thanks for checking out Scotty's Auto Talk or Scotty's Hobbies, wherever you're watching me, listen to me at. Thanks for doing so as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share before you go too far. And today I'm going to be telling you about a blend door actuator. This situation and a lot of situations, I actually have a truck that has this problem, but this one is my friend Dan. On his Ram truck, whenever he would try to turn the air conditioner or the heater on, it wouldn't work, and it smelled like that for a long time. I never said anything, so I finally went out to help him. And this is what I found, is the blend door actuator. So how do you know, or why would you think this thing would even be bad, or why would you even be looking for a video to cover this thing? Probably because the air is not diverting in the locations, like so if it's at your feet and you try to make it blow at your face, maybe it's not turning at that time. And when you're trying to get it to do so, maybe you get this sound. Where did it go? I had it loaded up right here. So you turn the key on and you hear this. Watch so. And not only when you turn the key on would you hear this, but maybe, like I said, when you try to do the air diversion to where you go from the face to your feet or vice versa, or up to your window defroster, maybe you get the sound. Who knows? Who knows? That's what we're trying to figure out. Or maybe you get that sound when you're trying to go, like in Dan's situation, from hot to cold. Every time he would go from hot to cold, when it would sweep, you'd get that sound. It'd be like, so he came over because the dealership told him that the problem was going to be around $500 to $700 to fix. So that was a lot to him, and he depended on the dealer. He liked them because they did them right, and not going to clown the dealer. The dealer's always best if you could afford it. They're always going to give you genuine parts and usually best deals and whatnot. So I decided to help him out. I went and took a look at his vehicle. And let me stop these, and I'll show you on his vehicle in particular. So when he would turn his ignition on and try to turn the heater or the air conditioner on, he would turn his knob, and that little gizmo up there in the dash would not move. Actually, it would move, but it would make click, 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 click sound. So I told Dan beforehand, I was pretty sure I knew the problem. So come on over. I'll take a look at your vehicle and probably get it fixed for you. I went ahead and just ordered a new blend door actuator, and surprise, surprise, it was it. So what this thing does, when you turn the heater, air conditioner on, or divert the air, a electrical signal gets sent to the actuator, which makes this turn. One tall tale sign that your actuator is bad, other than if you could see it and it makes the clicking sound, and doesn't move. That's one for sure, tall tale sign. But next is your gear right here on the actuator itself. I noticed on the new one is very, very tight. You can't turn it at all. This one you could freely turn, and on the new one it didn't turn at all. Also, there's a little arrow on here that lined up with the larger notch, if you could see that. So that was a few things that made me notice that the actual actuator was bad. I didn't try to plug it in and do anything before I completely installed it. I just installed it and gave it a test drive because I'm not sure if there's any type of alignment stuff that would have got messed up. But the arrows were lined up with the notch, slapped it in there, and everything worked just fine. So I say just slap this in there. Wasn't that easy. It was really easy, but not that easy. So when I put it in there, I noticed that the teeth didn't line up with the actual door that it was turning. So I had to actually move the little door to get the teeth to line up properly. And I don't think it could go on wrong because there is that one large notch where it lines up the arrow. So as long as it fit in there, I think it was fine. And like I said, it was in this case. So it wasn't just slap it in there, The job only took me 15, 20 minutes to get it done. That was even trying to figure out which one of his actuators was the bad one. So this is a fairly quick job. Like I said, the dealership was going to charge him about $500 to $700 to do the diagnosis and then the repair and the part. That's not that bad if you have that amount of money, but I ended up replacing his for, I think it was $82, and it fixed his problem. So you will have multiple diversion valves. You'll have multiple actuators, blend door actuators. Like I said, for your where the air is going to go, what the temperature is going to be, and then also if you have a auxiliary system where the air is pushed to the back of the vehicle, you might have a blend door for that. Some blend doors have, or some vehicles have blend doors for your different zones. So if your passenger has it set to like 63 and the driver has it set to 78. That's kind of crazy. I hope you don't do that. But you're going to have multiple blend door actuators for those multiple zones because you got to be able to blow the cold air to one side and the warm air to the other side. So you got to have multiple, which will make it a little bit harder to find which one is for sure bad and just more stuff to have to take care of. So personally, I like the hot and cold and the zones. Just stick with that. Perfect. But hopefully this helped you out. If you have any questions, any concerns, anything like that, make sure you ask away. If your vehicle is giving you some problems or if you have a code or something like that and you need some help, make sure you ask. Like, subscribe, share, tell everybody about me. Hopefully this helps your heater, air conditioner get going. And if it does, make sure you comment below with the year, make, model, engine size of this vehicle that it helped you on, this video helped you on, wow, I'm all over, or podcast. I'll see you guys on the next hopefully helpful video or podcast. Thanks for watching and listening.